A coil has a time constant of 1 second. So, time constant mo daw is 1 second. That is our tau. And an inductance of 8 Henry. If the coil is connected to a 100 volt DC source, determine the rise of current at the instant of switching. Okay, so rise of current, rate of rise. So, dapat ang hinanap dyan is DI over dt. Change in current. Okay, so saan natin yan gagamitin? So, kunin muna natin yung current natin. Using formula natin ng current sa RL circuit, that is I is equal to E over R times 1 minus E raised to negative T over tau. Okay? Walang binigay na R, tama, pero may binigay na tau. So first, pwede mong makuha yung value ng resistor mo using tau. Tau is equal to L over R. Therefore, ano yung tau mo? Mayroon kang 1. Ilan yung L mo? 8. So, ilan ngayon yung R natin? R mo ngayon is 8 ohms. Okay? So, substitute na natin yan sa problem, sa equation natin. I is equal to 100 over 8 times 1 minus E raised to negative T over 1. Okay? So, ang hinahanap, hindi I, kundi DI over dt. So, ito yung hinahanap. So, anong gagawin natin? I-derive natin yung both sides natin. So, DI is equal to, i-derive rin natin itong 100 over 8 times 1 minus E raised to negative T. Okay? Kaya i-derive natin. So, DI over dt now. So, DI over dt now. So, DI over dt now is equal to ilan? So, ang derivative ng 100, i-simplify na lang natin. Derivative ng 100 over 8 minus 100 over 8 E raised to negative T. Kapag dinerive ko itong 100 over 8, magiging 0 lang yan. Tama? Ngayon, i-derive natin yung E raised to negative T. Ano yung derivation niya? Kahit hindi na pala, calculator na lang natin. Pwede na natin i-calculator kasi nabanggit naman instant of switching. Pag instant of switching, ano yung time natin yan? At time is equal to 0. So, gamit ka na lang ng calculator at T is equal to 0. So, i-derive lang natin yan. Derive 100 over 8 times 1 minus E raised to negative X. Parenthesis. Ang X ko ay 0.
Kaya naman. At ganyan.
So, ilan yung DI/dt natin? That will become 12.5 amperes per second. So, DI over dt now is equal to 12.5 amperes per second. That will be your final answer. That is letter B. Ito yung step 2 natin. Okay, paki-screen, paki-picturean. Okay, next item tayo, number 5. A series RL circuit with R is equal to 50 and L is equal to 10 has constant voltage E is equal to 100 volts. Applied at T is equal to 0 by the closing of a switch. Find the time at which VR is equal to VL. So, kunin natin yung givens. R mo is 50 ohms. L mo is 10 Henry. Source voltage mo is 100 volts. Then, at t is equal to 0, closing of switch. Okay? Find the time at which VR is equal to VL. So, gamit lang tayo ng formula ng VR-VL natin. So, kunin muna natin pero yung ating tau. Kung yung kalimutan palagi, tau. Tau now is equal to L over R. That will become 10 over 50. Or that is 0.2. So, kunin natin next. Gamitin natin yung sinabi niya dyan. VR over VL. I equal VL. So, VR is equal to VL. Ano yung formula ng VR natin pag RL circuit? This will become E times 1 minus E raised to negative T over tau. Yung VL natin, this is E times E raised to negative T over tau. Okay, so magkakancel na yung E natin dyan. Substitute natin yung mga given. 1 minus E raised to negative T. So, yan yung hinahanap. Ang tau mo is 0.2. Is equal to E raised to negative T over 0.2. Shift solve na lang natin. 1 minus E raised to negative X over 0.2 is equal to E raised to negative X over 0.2. Shift solve. 0. So, T now is equal to 0.1386 seconds. So, T is equal to 0.1386 seconds. That will be your final answer. Letter B. Ito yung step 2 natin. So, shift solve nyo na lang sa portion na to. Okay, paki-screenshot. Okay, number 6. A constant voltage is applied to series RL circuit at T is equal to 0 by closing a switch. The voltage across L is 25 volts at T is equal to 0 and drops to 5 volts at T is equal to 0.025. If L is equal to 2 Henry, what must be the value of R in ohms? Okay, so kunin natin yung mga given. At T is equal to 0 daw, ang ating VL is equal to 25 volts. Then, at T is equal to 0.025, ang VL natin is 5 volts. Kung ang L mo ay 2 Henry, ano daw yung value ng resistor natin? So, gamitin lang natin yung equation ng VL natin. VL is equal to E times E raised to negative T over tau. Walang binigay na source voltage. So, gamitin lang natin yan. At first condition, at T is equal to 0, ang VL ko, 25. E times E raised to 0. Magkakancel to, magiging 1 lang yan. Therefore, ano yung source voltage natin? Source voltage now is 25 volts. The next condition tayo, at T is equal to 0.025. Ang VL ko is 5 volts. Ang E na kinuha natin is 25 times E raised to negative 0.025 over tau. So, makukuha natin si tau. Shift solve. So, 5 is equal to 25 E raised to negative 0.025 over X. Shift solve, 0. Matagal. Palitan natin. Try natin, shift solve, Piliin natin yung pinakamababa sa choices, 17.85. Lumabas, 0.01553. Okay? So, lagay natin 0.01553. Okay? Using yung tao na yan, ano ba yung tao natin? Equivalent yan kay L over R. Okay? So, gamitin natin ngayon si R. 0.01553. Hanapin natin si R. May 2 Henry inductance ka over R. So, R now is equal to 2 over 0.0115. So, that will become 128.8 ohms. So, that will be your final answer. That is letter B. Okay, number 7 tayo. A coil having L is equal to 150 Henry, R is equal to 200 ohms, is connected in series with 100 ohms resistor. A 240 volt DC source is connected to a circuit at T is equal to 0. The voltage across the coil at T is equal to 0.5 is blank. So, mayroon kang coil. Ang coil natin, pakatandaan na nito, ang coil, it consists of L and H. Okay? So, palaging ganyan ang coil natin. So, sabi niyo dyan, yung coil mo daw nakaseries sa 100 ohms resistors. Hanapin daw natin yung voltage across the coil. So, i-drawing natin yung circuit natin. So, may voltage tayo na 240 volts. And may coil tayo. At saka resistor na nakaseries. Okay? So, itong portion na to, this is our coil. So, ano yung sa coil natin? Anong unit? Meron kang 150 Henry at saka 200 ohms. Then, mayroong nakaseries na resistor, 100 ohms. Yan nila yung source voltage natin. Mayroon kang 240 volts. Okay? So, kunin natin yung ating, ano yung una natin pwedeng makuha? Pwede natin kunin si tau. Tau is equal to L over R. Ngayon, anong R yung gagamitin natin? Yung R na gagamitin natin ngayon is yung total resistor natin. So, this will become 150 Henry over 200 plus 100 ohms. Yan. So, tau now will become 150 over 300. It is 0.5. Okay, so may tao na tayo. Ano ba yung hinahanap? Voltage across the coil. So, hindi mo muna mahanap yung voltage across the coil. Ano yung muna mong makikita? Makukuha mo muna yung ating I. Tukunin natin yung I natin. This will become E over R times 1 plus E raised to negative T over tau. Okay? I now is equal to 240. Anong R yung gagamitin natin? R total lang yung gagamitin natin dyan. So, magiging 300 times 1 plus E. Anong time? 0.5 seconds over 0.5. So, ilan ngayon yung current natin? This now will become 240 over 300 times 1 plus E raised to negative 1. So, 1.094 amperes. Tama ba? Minus pala dapat, hindi plus. Mali yung makukuha natin pag ginawa nating plus. Minus, so 0.506 amps. 0.506 amps. Okay? Bigyan natin ko. 0.506 amps. So, pwede ko na ngayong kunin yung ating VL. Pwede ko rin kunin yung ating VL. Ano yung VL mo? E times E raised to negative T over tau. So, this will become, ito yung first step, lagay ko na lang. Second step, third step. So, VL now is equal to 240 times E raised to negative 0.5 over 0.5. So, 240 times E raised to negative 1. 88.29 volts. Last step, kunin na natin yung ating V-coil. Okay. V-coil now. So, ang V-coil mo, hindi lang yung L natin, okay? Pag yan yung sinagot mo, mali ka na. Diba ang coil natin, pinagsamang resistor at saka inductor. Kaya dapat, ang kunin mo, VL plus VR ng coil. Okay? Nakuha na natin yung VL natin, that is 88.29. Plus yung R ng coil mo, VR ng coil, that will become I. So, 0.506 times 200 ohms. Ano ilan to? 0.506 times 200 plus 88.29. So, dapat, ang V-coil mo is 189.49 volts. So, this will be your final answer. 189.49 volts. So, this is letter B. Yan. Kasi ang hinahanap sa problem is voltage across the coil. So, ito yung voltage nito. Okay? Yung total voltage nito. Yung hinahanap. Okay? Paki-screenshot or picturean. Okay, number 8 tayo. The field winding of a separately excited DC generator has an inductance of 60 Henry and a resistance of 30 ohms. The discharge resistance of 50 ohms is permanently connected in parallel with the winding which is excited from a 200 volt supply. Find the value of the decay current 0.6 seconds after the supply has been switched off. Okay, so separately excited na DC generator yan. O parang ganito siya. Yung itsura ng separately excited natin is ganito. Okay. Gawin ulit. Okay, nakahiwalay. Tama? Ganyan yung separately excited natin. So, nandito yung ating generator. Okay, ito yung generator part natin. Nandito. So, ito yung parang mga coils natin na nakakonekta sa sa exciter natin. Pero pwede natin siyang i-redraw na lang para hindi tayo mahirapan pag ganyan. Yung exciter natin, i-let act natin as our switch. Okay? Itong portion na to, magiging switch natin dito sa equivalent circuit natin. Okay? So, ito yung ating DC generator na may inductor at saka resistor. Then, may nakaparallel na 50 ohms sa kanila. Okay, so yung kulay pula doon, itong portion na to na. Okay? Ito, tsaka ito, parehas lang. Yung portion, i-redraw natin as a switch na lang siya. So, this is our 200 volts. This is 60 Henry. This is 30 ohms. This is 50 ohms. So, find the value of the decay current 0.6 seconds after the supply has been switched off. Okay, so hindi pa natin masosolve yan kasi kailangan munang may kuryente, tama? So, dalawang condition yung kailangan nating i-analyze dito. Yung first condition, first condition na kailangan nating i-solve is yung nagcha-charge pa lang yung ating inductors. Okay, ibig sabihin nakakonekta pa yung ating circuit doon sa ating, yung nakakonekta pa yung switch natin sa circuit. So, yung maging drawing niya is connected pa lang siya. So, nagcha-charge pa lang. Okay, so connected pa siya dyan. Then natin ang kulay. Gray. Yan. Connected pa siya. So, at T is equal to infinite, sabi ko nga kanina, anong mangyayari sa ating inductor? Yan ay magiging wire na lang or shorted na lang siya. Okay, so ibig sabihin, may dalawang current ka na agos dito, ito, at saka ito. So, ito yung I1, I1, and this is our I2. Bakit T? I2. Okay, so kunin natin yung dalawang current na yan. Kung papansin mo, sabi ko nga at T is equal to infinite, yung inductor mo dyan mag-a-act as short circuit na lang. So, magiging wire na lang itong inductor natin na to. Okay, magiging wire na lang yan. So, dalawang resistor na lang na nakaparallel yung makikita mo dyan. So, kunin natin yung I1 natin. I1 now is equal to, so parallel lang yan. Ibig sabihin, same voltage. So, 200 volts divided by 30 ohms. And that is equal to, ilan? Ilan ang 200 divided by 30? So, 6.67 ohms. Amps. Then, kunin mo rin si I2. 200 divided by 50 ohms. That will become 4 amps. Okay? So, na-consider na natin yung condition 1. Okay, proceed naman tayo sa condition 2. So, yung condition 2, sabi niya dyan, nagdi-discharge na or nakapatay na yung ating switch. So, discharging. So, yung circuit natin, nakapatay na yung switch natin. So, i-draw natin yung circuit natin. And, yung inductor natin, hindi na siya mag-short circuit. Okay, kasi nga nagdi-discharge na siya. So, ganito yung maging circuit natin. So, itong switch mo, nakaangat na. So, wala nang dumadaloy na kuryente mula sa ating voltage source. So, saan na ngayon manggagaling yung kuryente natin? So, dito na manggagaling yung ating kuryente na dadaloy dito sa circuit na to. So, itong inductor mo ngayon, siya na yung mag-a-act as our current source. Okay? Sa kanya manggagaling yung kuryente na siyang iikot sa sarkito mo hanggang sa maubos yung naka-charge na kuryente sa kanya. So, yung magiging flow ng kuryente mo, magiging pa ganun. Okay? And, anong current daw yung discharging natin? Okay? So dito, at T is equal to 0 na discharging, ilan yung current mo? Yung current mo dyan is, yung nag-fully charge na current mo nung nag-charge tayo. Ilan ba yung fully charge natin dito na nag-charge sa inductor natin, di ba? 6.67 amperes. So, siya ngayon yung magiging current 1 mo dito. 6.67 amperes sa discharging. Okay? And may formula tayo for current decay equation ng RL circuit. Formula natin, I decay is equal to initial temperature, initial current times E raised to negative T over tau. Okay? So, ano yung magiging tau natin dyan? Ano ba yung binigay? Mayroon kang 60 Henry saka 30 ohms. Okay? Hindi pala. Resistor 30 plus 50. Okay? Kasi naging series lang itong circuit mo na to. So, ang magiging tau natin, tau now is equal to L over R. That will be 60 Henry over 30 plus 50. Okay? So, this will become 6 over 8 or that is 3/4. So, yun yung magiging tau mo. At anong time? Ano ba yung time na binigay sa problem? 0.6 seconds. So, gamitin na natin yan. So, ID now is equal to, ito yung magiging IO mo. That will become 6.67 times E raised to 0.6 seconds over 3/4. Tama? So, ilan ngayon yung ID natin? ID now is equal to negative 0.6 over 3/4. And that is 2.997 amperes. So, that will be your final answer.